Hey, what's up? Ryan Hamer here. Today I want to talk about the impossibility of your belief in yourself. So, would you believe me if I told you that an English teacher that taught himself English because English wasn't his first tongue was able to borrow $2,000 from somebody and we'll say 2099, that that person could amount to be one of the most richest people in the world? We all know somebody who's a teacher right now. We all know somebody who doesn't speak English or who English was not their first language and who has the capacity to borrow $2,000 from someone or whatever institution. So what I'm trying to say is we all start from the same sort of humble beginnings. We all start having pretty much nothing. And what limits us is fear. What limits us is hesitation. What limits us is negative thoughts and assuming that we can't get past or above or beyond where we are right now. You limit yourself. So imagine, when I tell you that story about this individual that taught high school English and he taught himself to speak English and teach it to others. This individual was rejected from Harvard 10 times. Oh, he didn't know how to use a computer and he didn't know anything about email. How could this person possibly be worth $26.6 billion right now? That person is actually the founder of Alibaba, Jack Ma. So when we limit ourselves and we say that we can't do this, or I don't have this, or I don't know the right people, or it's just not possible, you are limiting yourself far beyond you even know what's possible. You have the capacity and you have the ability to do great things. There are many more examples of Jack Ma, and there's a little bit of Jack Ma in all of us, whereby we have limited tools, limited means, limited connections, limited knowledge. But if you drive and push yourself, there is no telling what you can achieve. So when you limit yourself with these fear-limiting beliefs and these notions that you can't do better than someone else, or that you can't reach these high heights that others have, you're limiting yourself, you're holding yourself back, and it's you. It's you. It's you. It's no one else. It's not the guy who wouldn't give you a job. It's not the banker who wouldn't give you that loan. It's not your parent who wouldn't believe in your idea, or your brother, or your rich uncle who has money that wouldn't invest in you. It's not about them. The blame is not on them. It all starts within you. For a long time, I worked in sales. And I remember I had one manager who said something to me which really resonated with me and stuck with me. And no matter what I did or what I got into, I always remembered they're not buying that product. They couldn't give a shit about the product, because there'll always be competition. There'll always be competitors out there. They're not buying into the product or the service. They're buying into you. And it's the same thing with anything that you try to push, any idea you have, any business that you try to start up and run, any opportunity that you try to take advantage of. They are not buying into whatever it is that you're pushing. You are the face of whatever it is you're pushing, so they're buying into you. And the sooner you can believe and understand that, the sooner you will be ahead. The sooner you can start. The sooner you can break your chains. I'm not, trying to get all heebie-jeebie on you, but I talk a lot about believing in yourself and getting past your own issues and getting out of your own way, because it's true. Seldom do we realize that we block ourselves and we hold ourselves back. And it's not just about money, it's not just about jobs, it's about your relationships, your friendships. With anything that you do, you are the master of your own domain. You're the one driving the steering wheel. Believe it. Anyhow, thanks again for taking a listen. If you have any comments, if you have any thoughts that you'd love to share with me, please feel free to leave them in the comment box. Please feel free to share this with a friend of yours who you think might need a little bit of a pick-me-up or that needs to hear this. Have a good one. Again, my name is Ryan Hamer, and I'm wishing you positive thoughts.